And he sounds a lot like Eminem when he gets off. Like, I shouldn't have said that. That was the worst thing to say.
I don't know what Eminem sounds like in that type of...
It's time for the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds? And welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurga. And boy, do I have one hell of an episode for you. We got C-Bakes in the building, a.k.a. Christian Baker, C-Bakes, whatever the fuck you want to call him, doesn't matter. But we have one hell of an episode for you, and I know you're going to love it. So without further ado, folks, you know what time it is. It's time to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast starts now.
Oh yeah, in support for the Garage Boozing Podcast, it is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped will help you trim up the family jewels to make everything nice and right for the ladies. Make sure that you're using promo code TGBP20 for 20% off your Manscaped products. Oh yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. Today I am joined by one very special guest. To my left, your right if you're watching on YouTube, we have Christian Baker, first time on the podcast, a.k.a. C-Bakes. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. First of many, I hope. Right?
First of many. I love
Definitely,
that.
definitely.
Absolutely. I love to talk it up. Repeat guests are my absolute favorite. And yeah, you know, it shouldn't have taken you this long. We've known each other for a couple years, so I should have had you on way sooner. It's my fault. I take the blame.
It's all good.
Although
hey,
I did try to have him on last night, but he was too busy for me, so maybe
in
it's
the
his
middle of
schedule the
moving.
problem.
He didn't want to help me move, so it is what it is.
He didn't ask me to help him move, so if he did, I would have said no, but he didn't ask anyway, so.
To be expected. Yes, I should have been on here way sooner, but it's all good.
It's all right. Let bygones be bygones.
We're here now.
That's what they say, right? So, first question I want to ask you, I'm just going right to the... I don't want to give it away yet. Okay, so where does C-Bakes come from, and what is C-Bakes?
C-Bakes. Man, I got to shout out Kevin Middleton. You know who that is? Of course you got to know, right?
I love Kevin Middleton.
Yeah, so...
Shout out Kevin Middleton.
Obviously, my name's Christian Baker. So, you know, some people would try to call me Chris. I'm like, well, that's... You know, it's not Christopher. You don't have to call me that. Actually, my manager calls me Chris. So it kind of makes no sense.
Is Chris short for Christian? No,
I guess it could be, right?
Not usually, though,
no,
right?
No.
Usually Chris
not in my
is,
world.
Yeah, not in your world. No, but I think in most people's world, Chris is usually short for Christopher.
Yeah.
I don't know any Christians that I call Chris. So
No.
I see where you're going.
Exactly. So Kevin just one day, it was like freshman year, he's like, hey, C-Bakes. I was like, huh? You talking to me? He's like, yeah, C-Bakes. I was like, what's up?
And a legend was born.
And he just was like, yeah, I'm going to call you that. So then Hunter Gray was like, hey, C-Bakes. And Joe was like, hey, what's up, C-Bakes? I was like, shit, I'll run with it. Okay. I didn't even make music at that point. They just called me that.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what's funny is, like, C-Bakes almost rolls off the tongue easier than Christian. Like, I'd rather say C-Bakes than Christian. Like, Christian is just, like, well, Christian is
Takes
two syllables, and so is C-Bakes. But, I don't know, C-Bakes is easier to say.
Yeah, most people kind of agree with that. Most people just say that anyway. Like, everybody at work at this point has been just calling me C-Bakes. My family does, dude.
Dude.
Like, I'm literally your brother, bro. Why you call me C-Bakes?
Yeah.
Like my sister, actually. She'll be like, what's up, C-Bakes? Okay.
I love
Her
that.
name's Cassidy, though, so she's technically C-Bakes as well.
Oh, you have another C-Bakes? Oh, shit.
But
Rival territory.
Come on. I took it over. All right?
OG. But no, honestly, like, if someone was like, yo, if my name was Christian, or even Chase Baker, whatever, and they're like, yo, I'm going to call you C-Bakes, I'd be like,
Okay.
all right, cool. Yeah, exactly. You know, like, you rolled with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, exactly. I was like, what, 13, 14 freshman year?
Whatever age you are in ninth grade. Oh, we went to the same high school, by the way. I was just years ahead of him because I'm a grandpa. But yeah, so anyway, so C-Bakes was born, just a nickname. Go from there.
Yes. So I didn't make music at that point, but it just kind of stuck between them, really. But I had French class with Hunter, and then he kind of got that whole French class.
You took French, not Spanish.
I did.
My man, me too.
Yes.
Spanish was way too hard, so I just took up space in French. I still can't speak a lick of
Listen, I didn't do well, but
it. me either.
But-
I can say, Bibliothèque is library. Comme ci, comme ça is so-so.
You're already ahead of me at this point.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir, just because of the song, means will you sleep with me tonight? But anyway, you were saying.
No, you're better than me. I remember enchanté.
What's that?
That's like a formal greeting. You know?
Hello?
That's about it. Yeah.
Bonjour?
Well, yeah, you know, the basic salut. Right?
Salut?
That's about all I got, though. Like,
Yeah.
je m'appelle.
Oh, yeah, my name is. Yep. My name is what?
Slim Shady.
Oh, see, that we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, so everybody in that French class started calling me C-Bakes, even Miss Naughty. Shout out to Miss Naughty.
Oh, shout out Miss Naughty.
I don't know what she's doing these days, but she's probably just being her lovely self. And then, funny story about the music. It didn't even start with just me. It actually started with Will Jennings and Cameron Platt. I don't know if you know both of them.
I know Will Jennings, yeah.
And we were just joking in earth science class. We had Mr.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to bleep his name out, but yeah, I'm so sorry. No, that's...
Yes.
That guy was nuts.
No, he was just like miserable about
Yeah.
everything. Like I made a joke once. I don't even remember what the joke was because he made me feel like shit about it. I like joked. Everyone laughed, and he was just like, "And this is why you didn't do well on the last test."
Listen, like
I got
I
a 75, bro. That's fucking awesome, bro.
it wasn't a 64. No, but like the thing is about that teacher is like I do think that there was just something like I don't know. Maybe he was there for a while. I don't know that he was just out to get everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bleep this out again. Mr. who was next door. Was he there when you were there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was like a Mr. like angry guy as it is anyway. But like I don't know. Mr. Goring would just like start arguing with me in the hallway. And he wasn't even my teacher.
Yeah.
I never had him as a teacher. Like, why is this guy so mad
He
at me?
stood outside of his classroom with his arms crossed.
Yes, dude, yes.
And he's like just looking for someone to be pissed at.
Yep.
He's like, I'm going to ruin someone's fucking day today. You try to
Absolutely.
walk down my hallway. Like he was out. He was a wrecking ball, dude.
Totally
And the worst
agree.
part is you had double period or science. So I had to spend 80 minutes with this fucking guy.
And it's so funny because the second you said he stood out in the hallway, I knew you were going to say arms crossed because that's
Dude.
exactly what he did.
He'd stand there just like this.
Just waiting.
Be like,
Waiting. Who can I yell at?
like I walked down that hallway once and didn't do anything. And he was like, huh? I'm like, what the fuck was that? What's that noise?
Oh, dude. Like his like grunty, like weird. Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know what he's up to these days. He's retired, obviously. But
I hope he's okay.
yeah, me too.
All right. So anyway.
So Will Jennings was making jokes about music. He's like, oh man, like we should be rappers. And I was like, haha, whatever. Because we listen to a lot of rap music. We listen to like old school rap. We were like Naughty by Nature, you know, Wu-Tang Clan, Bone Thugs, Ghetto Boys, like old school Dre, Nas, Jay-Z, Pac, whatever. And so at first he was like, oh, I'm going to call myself, what did he say? He called himself the White OG.
Oh, no.
I was like, what?
Oh,
so we
no.
kind of joked about it. And I was
Oh,
like,
no.
listen, we made questionable choices. None should be held against us.
It was
we were
a long
14,
time.
bro.
Exactly. A long time ago.
But then he's like, oh, let's be in a rap group, bro. We'd be like the Ghetto Boys, except, but better. I'm like, all right, I'm hearing you. He goes, we can call it Right Coast. Like, Right Coast? He's like, yeah,
What does
like
that
the East Coast, but we're on the right.
Okay.
So he just looks at me and he goes, this. I'm like, what was that? He goes, that's our sign. So for like 2 years,
What even is that? Like,
that's Right Coast, bro. Throw it up. Throw that shit up. Tell everybody that you know.
am I doing
Right
it,
Coast.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah, you got it. I bet you I could find a picture of us right now if I went
You
through
just
my
curl
Instagram.
your right index finger in and do like a 5-star, but with your right index finger in, and that's it.
Yeah, that was his idea. So we ran with it, I guess. We never even recorded a song together. One day I went on SoundCloud, right? And it said the White OG _ RCHH. So I called him. I was like, hey, like, what's that? He's like, Right Coast Hip Hop, bro. Book it. I'm like, shit. All right. And he posted a freestyle. Acapella made no sense.
On his own.
Yeah. Made no sense. He was just like, yeah, the White OG. I'm chilling in Earth Science with C Bakes. And it like made no sense whatsoever. I don't even remember what he said. It's probably still on there.
But were you chilling there?
What's that?
Were you with him chilling, like he said in the song, or?
No, I wasn't, bro. Yeah, he's straight up fucking lying, bro. I wasn't even with the dude. Like, I saw him the next day, like, yo, what? So then Brendan Ives also posted a freestyle.
I know him too, yeah.
I think he still does it a little bit, but whatever. And full disclosure, we all were ass. We all were just trash at this, by the way. So Cam didn't post anything. So I decided to post it. And I was like, super monotone. I'm like 14, right? So my voice is a little higher. And I'm like,
Balls haven't dropped yet.
I go, right coast, coming at you with a freestyle today. And then the beat drops, and I was like, yeah. And I just said some bullshit. And like just dissed a couple people for no reason that had nothing to do with it. Like, I think I said some shit about like, I don't even know, like Ben Hogan or something like that. So he sees me the next day in school, and he goes, hey,
You
man.
talking shit?
No, he goes, that was fire.
Oh, shit, you diss me again.
So I credit him. The only reason I ever made another song after that is because I thought I was good, but he was probably just fucking with me.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah. He was like, that was good. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. So I ran with it.
If he came up to you and was like, dude, you were talking shit, what the fuck? You've been like, oh, shit, I'm never doing that again.
I probably would have just laughed and been like, haha. But if he didn't compliment it, yeah, I probably wouldn't even have thought of it.
Damn.
Yep. So shouts out to Ben Hogan.
Draft Top. The Draft Top was designed to give you a better all-around drinking experience, and let me tell you how. You take your Draft Top bar tool, put it on top of your adult beverage, give it a little squeeze, not too hard, a little bit of friction, a little to the left, a little to the right, a little to the left, a little to the right, and wha-bam. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see me demonstrate this. If you're listening, I'm sorry, you just got to hear me talk. But yeah, then you pop your Draft Top off, take this, push it down just a tad, and now your beer just became a cup. So forget about wasting plastic, pouring your beer can into a cup, into a red Solo cup, if you will. It doesn't matter because now your Draft Top just made your beer into a cup. So now you can chug your beer a hell of a lot faster. You can smell the aroma of the alcohol. The experience of drinking here is just so much better thanks to Draft Top. So go get yours now. I want you to have one, you want you to have one, and you can get your own Draft Top at www.drafttop.com. And don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 10% off site-wide. That's right. It doesn't matter what you get in your Draft Top cart, 10% off site-wide using promo code GarageBoozing. You know how to spell it. Don't be a fool. Buy your Draft Top right now. Treat yourself. You deserve it. All right, back to the show. Yeah, all right, so you know what's really funny? So you were just saying how, like, you guys made the group and, like, you never even performed together or anything like that. In middle school, me and a bunch of friends, it was me, Christian Dorsey, Anthony Schifatelli, who else was in it? I don't know. So we made a band in 6th grade, and it was called Prep Squared, right? And we were all about P.O.P., pop the collar, but we never played music together. We never, like, even, like, tried to make a song. And then one day on a snow day, they're like, yeah, let's have band practice. We're going to make a song. And, like, I lived far away from them, so, like, I couldn't get a ride to their house. They're like, all right, you're out of the band. They kicked me out. And they replaced me with the only other Chase in the South Glens Falls School District from my time growing up, who actually I think was my valedictorian. Wait, it's not valedictorian. It's a
Top of your class?
valedictorian. Is what they
valedictorian.
say. Yeah, I used to say valedictorian.
Valid, like
Yeah.
valid space?
Victorian, yes, because that's what I thought it was. And then I found out it was valedictorian.
That's some shit you say driving through Glens Falls. Like when you see a nice house, you're like, damn, that's a valid Victorian right there, bro.
No, for real, though. But anyway, long story short, I got replaced by the smart kid who also didn't know how to play drums. And then, yeah, they made one song on SoundCloud, and it got like 50 views, and then the band broke up, and then we went to high school. But anyway, back to what you were saying.
Oh, my God. I got in some heat with one song. So I started continuing to make it a little bit. I got this cheap little, like, USB microphone.
Yeah.
So a little bit better quality, because before that I was using a Guitar Hero microphone.
Oh, no.
Just plugging that into the computer and being like, all right, this is sick.
While the background's like...
Yeah, exactly. It sounded like I was running like this. Like, that's exactly what it sounded like, dude. So I got that microphone, and I recorded my first song, and I remember thinking, oh, I'm going to be fucking famous.
Fire.
It's like, this is sick.
It's going viral.
In hindsight, bro, I went back and, like, listened to this shit, like, 2 weeks ago, and I was like, this sucks. But I recorded, like, this whole mixtape, and, oh, my God, if there's anybody out there that still has that shit, throw it out. Throw that shit out. Please.
Keep it, because it might be worth money one day.
If you keep it, don't leak it. It was just so bad, dude. Like, I was 14, 15, 16 years old recording all this music thinking I was like some fucking stud on the mic, and I was just trash.
But the thing that helped you, though, is like your mindset's like,
Right.
oh, this is fucking
exactly.
fire.
Exactly. So I recorded a remix to the song One Shot, Two Shot by Eminem.
Yeah.
And I had my friend Ryan on it just because it was just funny. Like, he doesn't even rap. He didn't even care, but it was just a joke. But in it, I just, like, went off and, like, dissed people because Eminem did that, right? So I'm a young, impressionable teenager. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do that too. But it was right after Marathon, so it was like, hey, we just helped a bunch of people. Fuck you.
Yeah,
You know what I
right?
mean?
Yeah.
So
Because they're all promoting you there, too, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I don't even think it was more than 2 weeks after Marathon. I dropped this, and I'm like, whatever. Mike tweeted me. I don't know if you have to bleep that, but he tweeted me, and he was like, oh, this is garbage or whatever. And so I was like, oh, this is hilarious. Like, someone listened to it. But then the whole school listened to it. Like, by the end of the day, there was like 1,000 something listens on this song.
This was after you had the whole thing in Marathon.
Yeah. So no one thought of me really as a jerk. Most people knew I was just having fun and whatever, because most of the people I mentioned I was friends with.
Well, hold on. So sidetrack. Well, first of all, for those of you who don't know, we've talked about Marathon here many times. Marathon is like a marathon dance, like it's literally exactly what it sounds like. It's a 28-hour dance at our high school that we went to that's just like lasts all night, and there's like different fundraisers, different people that come on, blah, blah, blah. So everyone knew that he was a very, 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 very decent rapper. So he had a like, what do you even call that? Just like, you pumped everybody up, right?
Yeah, I made a custom song the first year. I actually beatboxed for another kid that did his little rendition.
And he sounds a lot like Eminem when he gets off. Like, I shouldn't have said that. That was the worst thing to say.
I don't know what Eminem sounds like in that type of...
No, when he goes off, like, I don't know. Everyone always compared him to Eminem because his voice just sounded great and it sounded a lot like Eminem. So you were saying before that oh, you made a diss track or something, right?
It wasn't even really that, but I mentioned most of the people that I mentioned I was friends with, right? So I was mentioning like, a couple people in my grade I was friends with, a couple people in a different grade. But there was one specific line in the song, and I won't say it, but there was one specific line where I kind of like jabbed at somebody I didn't really know because there was like a rumor going around school because I didn't think anyone was going to listen to it. So that's the reason everyone's sending it. Group chats, on Twitter, on Instagram. The people are putting it on their Snapchat story. Oh my God, go check this out. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is cool.
Haters make it famous, dude.
Right. So I'm thinking this is cool. And then
oh no.
calls me down to her office and she's like, hey, look, like, first thing I want to say is like, you got to take the song down. And then she gives me props. She goes, that was sick.
Dabs you up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She was like, that was sick though. Like, you should definitely keep making music. That was really good. But yeah, just like take it down. So she wasn't even mad at me. Like, we actually kind of got to the point where her and I were pretty cool with each other.
Yeah, I was always really cool there in school.
Yeah, so then I almost, and nobody knows this to this day, so this is going to be breaking news.
Edit it out or keep it?
No, you can keep it. That close to having perform with me my senior year.
Get out of
She
here.
was going to rap. But
that would have been sick.
the reason she didn't is because she ended up being in the dance battle as a surprise guest.
Yeah,
so she had
I
to,
remember that.
Yeah, she had to focus her time on that. But she, like, I'm not kidding. Like, she had a verse written. She, like, practiced with me and everything.
Oh, dude, that would have been so sick if she just went off.
Yeah,
on the
like,
mic.
the plan was I was going to go out there and I was going to, like,
This is our high school principal, by the way. So, like, I'm editing the name out so you guys can't hear it. But, like, this was our high school principal, and she's pretty cool.
Yeah, so she was super cool. I mean, I wrote her verse. It was just some like pump up, like whatever.
Dude, like I get it when you have to be like a teacher and you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta do your thing, but like the fact that she was so cool to you and like on the side and like, yo, let's do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, you understand that people would have freaked out if you came out on that
Oh my God.
marathon dance, aka benefit for our community stage, and just like had no idea she's coming out and she just went off. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that
so
would've
the
been
whole
sick.
plan, because I did a remix to Forever by Drake.
Yeah.
So I came out and I was like, and everyone in here already know my name, C Bakes, blah, 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 whatever the lyrics were. Then it cuts back to the hook where he's like, it may not mean nothing. And then the second verse, the lights were going to go off. They were going to come back on. She was going to be right next to me. But because everything switched, I ended up having to write a whole second verse for myself. But I was like, to this day, I'm like, oh,
They did that wrong.
it would have been awesome.
Oh
It
my
would have been
God.
awesome.
Oh
I
my
mean, it
God.
still was great, right? Because no one knew, so I didn't like
Well,
ruin
yeah.
hype. But it was fun.
It was still great. I remember that. But like, if the lights went off, and then our principal was there,
She was
like,
gonna have her hood up, bro.
Yeah,
she had this whole like outfit plan, and she was like, "Oh yeah," she goes, "I'm gonna have a hood up. I'm gonna put a bomber jacket on, and I'm gonna like," and I'm like, "Okay." And we were like that close. which would have been freaking.
This is like
sick.
this is mildly depressing because
Yeah,
like
I know.
I wish I didn't even know this because it would have been so much cooler if she did that.
All
But
right,
like,
cut this shit.
yeah, right. No, but like either way, like still badass as hell.
Yeah, it would have been cool. Like her verse, I don't remember what it started off with, but I was like making her say some like dope shit, like just some like flexing kind of stuff,
Yeah.
just to get everyone pumped up. Yeah, that was like a missed opportunity for sure. She retired, or not retired. She got a new job after that year, so it's not even like she would have had the time.
I don't know. I'm like
dedicate to
17
it.
years ahead of you, so I don't know. Yeah, really like 6.
What year
When
did you graduate?
I was just gonna ask you. 2012 for me. When were you?
17.
Oh, I'm only 5 years ahead.
Yeah.
Of you. Were you in Cody Decker's grade?
Yeah,
Hey, shout out Cody Decker. I work with Cody Decker. He
Yep.
listens to the podcast. Shout out, bud.
good man.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
Dude, you know what I love about Cody? I'm just throwing it out there. You can all hear this. So we work together in the same environment, and Cody will literally ask me every day, "What's for lunch?" He doesn't get lunch without me. If I'm like, "Hey, I brought my lunch," he's like, "Oh, that's cool." But the day after, like, "Hey, what do you want for lunch?" He'll always get lunch with me. My dude, thank you for never getting lunch without me. Love you, Cody Decker.
and I sat with that kid in lunch my junior year, I think. So
Great guy. Great guy.
I think it was junior year. I don't know. It was.
It was a year.
Yeah, it was like a really small lunch table. There was like 5 or 6 of us, because there was no one in that lunch period. But
And you let
he's a
Cody
cool
Decker
kid.
sit at your seat?
Yeah,
Wow. You're privileged, Cody.
good man. Like I said,
Great man. All right, folks, let me tell you all about the Pump Action Shotgun Tool. Whoa, there's a tool for shotgunning? Hell yeah, there is. So listen to this. The Pump Action Shotgun Tool, created by the Drunk Engineers. Love that name, by the way. It makes shotgunning a hell of a lot easier, and let me tell you how. So you're going to take your beer, and you're going to stick it right in the shotgun tool, like this. Hold it like that so the air pockets are up here, and then you're going to give it a little squeeze. You're going to hear pop, bam, pop. But look at that, no mess. So right now the air pocket's right up here, and you're going to want to make sure you take this, push that down, and then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the tool. Hold the beer can in place to the mouthpiece. Then you're going to put your mouth on the mouthpiece and shotgun. And boom, no mess. You can shotgun at the dinner table, family events, wherever you want with absolutely no mess. So forget shotgunning, slamming a knife right through. Yeah, not a thing anymore. Thanks to the Pump Action Shotgun Tool by Drunk Engineers. And you can get yours right now. So just log on to www.drunkengineers.ca. Don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. That's right, promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. Go get yours now. Thank me later. Back to the show. You were doing the music thing for a while. How's the music thing like keeping up now?
Yeah,
Obviously,
so-
you're probably pretty busy now.
Oh, I mean, you know the sales industry, right? You know,
Yep.
you're working bell to bell most of the time.
We're in the same
Sometimes,
industry.
You know, sometimes you're late. You're there on your day off. You're, emailing people on your day off, whatever the case is. So I don't have a lot of time, but now that I'm single, I've got nothing but time outside of work. So, I go work 9 to 5, 9 to 6, 9 to 7, whatever it is. Now I just moved into my new place yesterday, so I just got to hook it all up. I'll be good to go. I mean, I dropped a couple songs last year. There's one on Spotify right now called Dreams. That one's pretty cool. I've gotten
shit.
a lot better. I say that without trying to be arrogant. But
No,
like
dude,
before, it was just like I said, I mean, I can see why people
I've
come
heard
up
this
to
guy
me.
rap. This guy, he's got it, man.
So now, since I'm on the podcast, I got to get you on a track, copy and chase.
Oh shit, I can't. Ooh, Copy and Chase throwing it back. That's it. I like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could really rap. I'd be like, hey, what's up?
Bro, listen. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You
I didn't
sound-
think
you-
I could either.
Yeah, but you sound a lot better than me. I can't. I don't even.
I used to
barely
be in
know
the
words.
car. I used to be in the car when I was like 12 trying to rap along to like some Eminem shit. And my phone's vibrating. And I was like 12. I mean, like I couldn't say it.
Oh, you don't know what he's saying. There's
Someone, whatever he says, right?
Can you do that again?
Yeah. Someone, I'm human. Yeah.
Were you actually saying anything?
Yeah, he says, "Sama lama duma lama, you assuming I'm a human. What I got to do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman." That's what he says. in
See,
the song.
that's cheating because I couldn't do that. Can you do that whole thing right now?
I don't know I don't know all the lyrics to that part.
But no, just the
anymore.
part you just did.
Oh, "Sama lama duma lama, you assuming I'm a human."
Holy fuck!
So when he came out with that song, bro, that was 2013, I couldn't say that. I was like,
Yeah, but you literally just sounded like Eminem when you did that.
palms are sweaty,
They, again, sounded like
mom spaghetti.
Okay, this is unreal. He has a restaurant called that, by the way.
He does, yeah. I'd like to go there, get some mom spaghetti, you know. But I couldn't do it. And then at one point, I actually practicing and doing it so much allowed me to get better diction so I can pronounce more. Like, I used to slur all of my words together. Sometimes I still do. But, like, I would just be, you know, kind of talking like this a little bit. Like, I would just sound like that. But then I started rapping a little bit, rapping along to Eminem. Obviously, he's faster shit. The song Role Model was one of the ones that I kind of learned how to pronounce things better because he's like, I'm cancerous, so when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis. The way that he says it. Because
You
there's so many
enunciate
different,
so well when you do that. too.
different syllables.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just the way that they roll off the tongue, it was just funny. That's
And you got every
actually-
single one right there.
I guess so, right? I don't know. In post, we'll hear it. We'll be like, that was kind of ass.
No, I don't think it will be asked because it was very good. Especially when you were like,
Yeah, you got it. You said everything just now. You said,
yeah, you heard it all.
no, but that, I mean, now music, I've still got the passion for it. I just got to make time for it at this point. Get back into it a little bit.
Well, now you're a free man single, you said, right?
Free
So,
man, yeah.
Back on the market.
I'm a free man like Morgan.
Oh, I get it. Morgan Freeman. I was
That
like, wait,
old
what?
bastard.
Oh, that old bastard. Literally, any movie you ever see, you got Morgan Freeman telling you the story.
That
Every
was
single
good.
time.
That was pretty good.
I tried. No, it
I
wasn't.
felt that. That went through my whole body just now.
It's only because I talked this close.
I know. yeah,
No,
you'd
but
be like,
holy shit, that whole thing that you spurted out, I was like, holy fuck.
the Sama Lama Duma Lama part,
Yeah.
the fast one.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the rest of that part. That's all I remember. He was like, what I gotta do to get it through? I'm superhuman, innovative, animated, represent that anything you say is ricocheting off of me. You know, to go.
So you just did it. Spit it out. Just try it.
I don't know. I'm gonna slur my words.
I don't care.
I think he goes, Sama Lama Duma Lama, you assuming I'm human. What I gotta do to get it through? I'm superhuman, innovative, animated, represent that anything you say is ricocheting off of me. You know, to go to you. Something like that.
That was it. I think if I lined up the song next to that,
I
fantastic.
can feel the phlegm in my
I can
throat.
feel the phlegm.
Catch me on a day where, I didn't just spend all day doing nothing and being exhausted.
Holy shit. No, that was fucking great.
But that, he drops new shit now and he's still doing it. At
Yeah, but
50
he's
years
not
old.
the OG Eminem he used to be.
No, because before it was like Slim Shady, brain dead like Jim Brady. I'm an M80, you little like that Kim lady. I'm gonna try to blow his mind with some impressions tonight.
You heard that, right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Pack a vest for your jimmies in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Dude, you did... Speechless.
Speechless. Oh man.
Dude,
Good
that's
shit.
wild. Like,
What
holy...
one?
like, both of them. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Well, the first one I was like, wow. The second one was like, wow.
It's better when you have like real stage monitors and real speakers because it catches all the high
Oh,
and
yeah.
lows. Like you'll listen to this on YouTube, it probably won't sound as good or whatever. But
I'll
like,
do my best.
just Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Just
Yeah, just
cut in,
Photoshop
just
the
cut in
audio.
their actual voices.
Yeah, right. And,
Make it sound like I'm really good.
no, but you're not bad, bro. Like, seriously. Like, now that you're, like, doing your own thing and you're, like, single or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, single.
That's what I want to call it. Yeah.
Dude, if you can put, like, even, like, a little bit more focus towards your music career, bro, I'm telling you, you got it, man. You fucking got it.
It's all about who you know.
It's not what you
Gotta
know.
make
it's who
those
you know.
connections.
Exactly.
When I was in LA,
I love LA.
I met Fat Joe.
Put the fucking mic on.
Yeah.
Mic is on.
Irv got it. Classic.
How fat was he?
He wasn't fat, dude. He's actually really not
Oh,
fat anymore.
skinny Joe?
But I will say, when Fat Joe, in his prime, lean back days, Terror
Lean
Squad
back.
shit, that motherfucker couldn't even lean back, dude. He was so big. He was just like,
So he's lost the weight.
yeah.
He's
Fat
like
Joe
DJ
is like-
Khaled on the fucking treadmill, right?
Yeah, he's like mediocrely sized Joe right now.
Oh,
He's
so
not
what
really
is he,
fat
medium
anymore.
Joe now? Mm-hmm. Junk.
He's really not that fat. Maybe he is now. I don't know. I haven't seen him in 3 years, but
Oh, it was 3 years ago?
4
Before COVID hit?
years. Yep.
Oh, yeah, he's Fat Joe again.
Yeah, COVID.
Put the fucking mic on.
Put the fucking weight on, Fat Joe. You're not living up to your name, buddy.
Are you a TikTok fan?
I just got TikTok a few weeks ago. Again.
Get the fuck out of here. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, you said again. Okay.
So I had it before, but my ex-girlfriend didn't like it because girls would pop up
and all
allegedly
shit.
and
Yeah,
shit.
girl-
I never actually really saw it until she started bringing it up. My phone heard it and was like, I'll show you.
Yeah, right. Your
But-
phone like, here's twerk, and then now your whole algorithm on your For You page is
Yeah.
all twerking.
Because
Okay.
usually I get like videos like old Vines and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's-
just funny stuff. And then she was, she had some like insecurities and stuff like that, so she didn't want me like seeing it. So I was like, whatever, relationship over TikTok, what fuck.
Of course.
So we broke up, and I was like, guess I'll download TikTok.
Oh,
that was my second thought. My first thought was fuck.
But yo, like, I love TikTok, man.
Yeah. No, there's some funny shit on there. I don't really, all the shit that I like, I get a combination of like Vine type humor, really dark humor.
I love dark humor.
I think dark humor's
love
hilarious.
dark humor. It's not better than Vine though. Vine was the best. A
Vine is
6-second
the
video,
best.
like now you can watch a TikTok for 3 minutes, and I'm just like, all right, get to the climax, But like, I love TikTok just because like it replaced Vine. But like, dude, I just see some crazy shit on TikTok. Like the other day, I was scrolling through and I just saw like this girl, and she was doing a thing called a mukbang, whatever a fucking mukbang is, right? So I had to Google what a mukbang was, and apparently it's when you have like a live stream or like a long video of you just eating and having a conversation with people. So she's literally just like eating all this rice and then eating these noodles and then eating this chicken, and she's just like, talking. And I'm like, why did I watch this for 7 minutes of my life?
You watched it that long?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I just thought something was going to happen, and then
It
nothing
did.
happened. Well,
Everything happened.
Everything happened. She just like sucked the food in like Nunu from the Teletubbies. And it was just
bro.
nuts. Like Teletubby custard, dude. This girl was just like sucking all the food in and like talking in between and then eating more food. And I'm like, there has to be something coming. And nothing came. It was just her eating the food.
Well,
and
well, the
talking.
part where it gets dangerous is that same person when they like, they're going to town. They got like this fucking chicken over here. They got rice. They got beans.
Dude,
whatever.
she has a lot
And
of
then-
food in front of her.
And then they go underneath the table. Bam! Fucking octopus, bro. Like, what is that?
Dude, I could not believe this. She was eating so much. I'm like, I can't even eat that much. And this girl's like I don't even know. It was the first mukbang I ever saw.
Tell me why. Well, first of all, tell me why people are interested in that. But second of all, tell me why you're cutting tentacles off of a live, well, maybe not a live animal. I don't know. Maybe it is alive.
They do weird
and
shit
just
over
like
there.
sucking that shit down like it's nothing.
Dude, and like
do
Indian
weird
shit, they like eat bugs and stuff. So like I don't know how different cultures work, but like you won't if anyone ever put an octopus in front of me on a table, I would see myself out.
Yeah. No,
Even if
100%.
it's cooked, I don't give a fuck. That's not food.
No.
That's just
Or bugs. Like the
Or
crickets.
bugs.
Like,
Yeah, no.
Why do you want a cricket?
oh my god, dude, like
We have all this shit at our disposal. We got grocery stores, bro. Like you can bake a fucking cake whenever you want.
I'd rather eat SpaghettiOs every day of my life for every single meal than eat a fucking bug.
I don't understand it. And people like, they do like the challenges on YouTube. You see people eating like tarantulas and scorpions and like, bro, if I saw a tarantula from here to the garage door over there, I would be like, what the fuck is that? Get that
I would
the fuck away
be at
from
my
me.
neighbor's house.
Yeah.
I would break through the neighbor's house and be like, there's a tarantula in my house. I'm burning my house down.
It's just disgusting.
But I would get my dogs out first. I would save my dogs.
Always got to save the dogs.
Got it.
Everything else, whatever.
Yeah, I know, right? Burn everything.
Roommate,
except
whatever.
Yeah,
Good
fuck.
luck.
Roommate, see you later. Dogs out.
Fend for yourself.
That's
It's
it.
2022, bro. You gotta.
You gotta be a fucking savage. Mm-hmm. Do you have like a little rap piece I could sample in there, or is it like?
Yeah, I've got
Well, no, I'm gonna say like send it to me later.
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
put it in.
The only thing that I can really think of, like, because it's the only one that I have right now on Spotify, would be this one. I'll send it to you right now. One, two, three, yeah. Quiet when I'm stepping in, yeah. They know that I am legit, yeah. What do I want out of this, yeah. To make it big and get rich, yeah. When I started rapping, I wrote about shit that never mattered to me.
Got compared daily to Eminem or Machine Gun Kelly, though I do not wanna be anyone but me. I stay by that truly, I've only been growing my skills. Now that I'm inclined, I stay on the rise. I'm making these mountains look like some hills, yeah. Not taking serious, funny I'm not taking serious. I'm in a room with a dozen of rappers, I came out alone looking furious. I'm serious, blink, yeah, and you might miss the experience. Mysterious that they stay curious, knowing that I am the best, period. I'm chasing my dreams, yeah. Chasing my dreams. I'm chasing my dreams, yeah. Chasing my dreams. Oh, they look at me, chasing my dreams. I don't really give a fuck what you think. Chasing my dreams, I'm gonna chase it until I can't scream. Chasing my dreams, I'm gonna chase it until I can't scream. Chasing my dreams, I don't really give a fuck what you think. I'm chasing my dreams, chasing it fast. I'm going down I-87 with the roof off. I never fuck around, look at all the stats when I'm spitting, man, I don't ever goof off. Who coughed? Sicker than COVID with no flu shot. Line up competition, who do you got? Ice cold, but I'm too hot. Like no glove on a soup pot, yeah. When I was 11, I knew not. Had people say I need to stop, cause I've got more ink than tattoo shops. Sit on my desk writing lyrics for hours, and suddenly I'm in a new spot. Mentally, physically, I keep on changing. Now I feel like I have a true shot. I'm chasing my dreams, yeah. Chasing my dreams, yeah.
So that's one. It's actually got a cool animation on it. If you go on Spotify, do you have Spotify? Or do
Yeah,
you
of
use
course.
other
That's
stuff?
all I use.
So if you click on it, like, you know how they have like the moving images and shit like that?
Yeah.
If you click on it, it's got me performing at Marathon, and it's like moving around and shit. It's pretty cool.
Dude, that's so badass. I'm telling you, bro. Like, if you like even put half your focus towards your career, I'm telling you, dude, you can spit. And did I sound cool when I said that? You can spit. That's what you
can
right?
fucking spit, dog.
Yeah, he can fucking spit. But all right, folks, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. C-Bakes, we'll have you back again very soon. That was a fucking fire episode. Can't wait. You guys are going to hear it. We'll see you nerds next.
Episodes.
I fucked up.
Chase, boys.
Yeah, well, he said, we'll see you nerds next week. We'll see you nerds next week. I slurred.
Hey, nerds, please don't forget the #1 way to support the brand. Buy some merch. We've got hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and it's all available to you at www.garageboozing.net/shop. And don't forget to follow on all your favorite social media accounts as well as YouTube at Garage Boozing. And of course, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, whatever the button may be, to the Garage Boozing Podcast on your favorite podcast platforms so you can be notified as soon as a new episode is released.
Ladies, gentlemen, and nerds. Do you have what it takes to be a guest on the fastest growing, alcohol chugging, and nonsense talking podcast? Well, now is your chance. The Garage Boozing Podcast has new guests every week, and you could be one of them. Just simply log on to www.garageboozing.net, click the Be on the Show tab, and submit your information. It's that simple. Join the boozement, or be a loser. Don't miss your chance, because we're taking this to the moon.